Don't ask me what time it is, I don't know. I don't care also. I only care about my Father God, my Father God. And not only talk, but care about my Father God. And what other people say, I don't care. I don't care. I only care about God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. Want to talk about something, folks? If I get things in, then I will talk about it. But if I don't get things in, you will not hear me talk about it, like Naburu or Naburu, or how you call this planet. You never hear me talk about it because God never told me, so I never talk about it. You understand? Things I get in, I talk about. The things I don't get in, I do not know. So in things what I do not know, I will not say. That's easy. Like, God did warn me for the eye, the pyramid, red carpet, rich people, expensive cars, children, and some type of demons. And then, the checkerboard comes and the pillars and all the things what belong to it, you understand? God never did talk about it, so, but I do understand that it belongs to the pyramid and the eye. But God only did show me the pyramid and the eye. I think these are the most important things to know. So when I see a pyramid of an eye, then I do understand where I'm standing, where I am, and what I see. And well, God did warn me for those things. But an owl and a checkerboard and duality and black and white and all that kind of shit. God never did talk about, but I know it belongs to the pyramid and the eye, but God never told me. I think he thought, well, I don't talk about the rest of it because he will see the rest of it. It's not a problem. And then he will understand it belongs to a lot of, it belongs to these pyramid people. The eye and the pyramid. The children, the rich people, the cars, and the red carpet, and the demons I saw. And that's what I saw. So when I see those things, then I start to talk about it because I saw those things for real. So when I talk about a storm is coming, then I saw it, folks, that a storm is coming. If I see a bridge will collapse, then I will go to the internet and talk about this bridge, what will collapse. You understand? Because I saw it. Yeah. But I cannot talk about the things I cannot see, because what I don't see, I do not know. But that's life, right? First you need to see it to understand it. So that's with everything. It goes like that. So I never talk about Nibiru and, you know. So what is wormwood? Yeah, it's standing in the Bible. God never did talk about wormwood also. You understand? The Bible talk about it. But the Bible talk about lots of things I did not get from God. You know, so that's why I only better listen to God than to what people did write down in that kind of books. So that's why I don't go too deep in it. But does it all exist? I don't know. I leave it open, you know, so that it is possible. But God never did talk about those things, you know. So lots of things standing in the Bible, but what is very wrong and do not fit by the real story of God and the feelings of Him and how good and nice He is and soft and loveful and loyal. He's loyal to you people, but you need to be loyal to Him. You understand? I told my Father God, why are you so loyal to them? They are not even loyal to you. But that's what my Father is, you know. So folks, yeah, this is the story. If I hear something, it must come from my Father God, or I will never talk about it. That's why I never talk about Nibiru and all the things what's standing in the Bible. You know, like third temple will be built. Oh yes, it will be built. Yes, and it will be built on the wrong place. Definitely on the wrong place. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. You know, they do not build it for my Father. And if they do build it for my Father, then it still doesn't matter. You know, if it stands exactly on that place, it doesn't matter where it will stand. It's not so important that it need to stand there. Whoever told you? My Father God? No, no. Did my Father God tell me, build a thing like this? Huh? No, no, he did not. The people did, you know, to honor God. But God never did say, oh, you need to build this, you need to build that. No, no. It's your thing, folks. You are the builders. My Father asked nothing. So he did not ask to build a temple like that. Never he did. And never he will. It comes from people. And then I talk about such a long time ago, folks. But that's the same thing with the tabernacle or tabernacle. How you call this thing? This golden chest with 2 golden angels on it. God did tell you? No, he did not. But people read in the Bible that God did say this. But this is not true, folks. No? Moses did kill someone. You think he will go with a murderer? No, folks, no. You are very wrong. It will not happen. You understand? David, who did not listen to God, you think he is with God? No, he is not. Abraham, who did not listen. These are people who do not listen, folks. You will not be with God. You can walk a whole life with God. But if you make one mistake, and a big mistake, then you better start to forget God. Because in the Bible is standing, Abraham and his wife will get children. But the wife of Abraham was old. But when God said that she will get children, it doesn't matter if she is 140 or something. If God says so, so will it be. But Abraham did not listen to this, and, did get from many women children. He did not listen. It's the same with Moses, that he is hitting on a mountain to get water. He is not patient enough to wait that the water will come. He walked with God and he knows the people are thirsty, yes, but wait for the Father. Don't tell him what he needs to do. He needs to tell you what you need to do. Because he is the master of all this business. So listen to it. So lots of things in the Bible I do not understand. God did create Adam and Eve, and in the middle he put a yummy thing. A tree with apples in it, and God did say, yeah folks, this apple tree is standing there, but you cannot eat from it. It do not fit in my thoughts, you understand? I directly will say to God, if I was Adam, then I will say, then why you put it there, Father? Don't put it there. Is it a lie, folks? Yeah, it's a lie. God never did put it there. To provoke you that you will eat? No, folks. This is what's standing in the Bible. You understand? But it's not what's coming out of God's mouth. It's not true. Definitely no way. So lots of things are lies, and do not come even from God's mouth. It comes from people's hands. And that's the true story, folks. And yeah, do something with it or nothing. But there are also lots of things what is true. And that is the end of time, is standing in it. And that's a good thing to warn the people. I think you need to focus yourself on this, because that's really true. You know? And if I look at the story with Joseph, then he is the man who is with God right now. It is Joseph who will be with God. Because God, he did listen to God completely. He did do nothing wrong. He was nice and easy with God. And he did listen to God very well. He didn't murder no one. And he really did listen to God. This Joseph is a good story and it fit in the Bible. But all these other people, like Abraham and Moses and Jacob, who double-crossed his own brother and all that kind of shit, and go with another wife and another wife, and no, folks, no, you cannot have 3 wives. It's not the meaning. And well, Abraham did do have 4 or 5 wives, and you can have only 1, because that was the meaning. And I don't see this in the Bible, you know. And it don't fit. It do not fit with God. God wants you to see with 1 woman and only listen to God. And that's exactly what Joseph did do. Huh? It's also exactly what Jesus did do. Must be, because Jesus is God. Huh? He can never make mistakes. So lots of things in the Bible is just a lie. People write it down and other people go with it, you know. But it's a lying thing. And I do have many examples about the Bible, but do not fit in the mind of God. It just do not fit. It also do not fit in my mind. And I'm very close with God. So that's why I don't go with it, folks. I go with God and I only listen to God. And if I get something in, and it can take months, sometimes he come with visions and dreams. And it will happen fast. But sometimes I need to be patient. And I will be patient and wait for God's answers and God's things I can explain And I only can explain it if I see it and get it from God. If God never did speak to me, or never did touch me, I never been healed, folks. That's how easy it is. I speak with God. That's why I'm here. And God definitely did speak about this end time thing. He showed me the most terrible ways ever. I will never forget. And you are walking on that way. On this terrible way. With these terrible things. No? That's why I did come here. That's why I did go to the internet. Not to become famous or rich or important or that you all will listen to me. No? I don't care, man. I don't care. You can listen to me. You are free to listen to me. But you are also free to go. Understand? And the people who don't want to take me serious, go. Just go. I need no liars and stealers and rapers and killers. No. No. I'm just like God. I think like Him. And we take not that kind of people. That's how easy it is, folks. And it never will be. Keep this in mind. Start to change your life and maybe you will see God. But you definitely will see Jesus Christ. You cannot find God. You need the way how to learn to walk. I did learn it on God's way, not on Jesus' way. But I want you to walk with Jesus Christ. He is the way, and you will learn how to walk in a good way, properly, how it has to be. And listen to this, folks, please, because it will be a way of falling away. Will not be easy. You never did learn much about decency. If I may tell you that I see no decency in people. But that's why I'm completely with God, I'm completed in God. And listen completely to God. You can see me like some kind of Joseph, who also did give his life to God, and really did walk with God. He always did listen to God, like I do right now. It's Joseph. He is more my example than Moses or David or Abraham or I don't know who. They all did make mistakes, big mistakes. I mean, killing is a big mistake. And God never will take you in. You can see it in the story with Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. Because Abel is not such a hard name. And he was honest. But Cain became mad and jealous. Now what did happen with Cain, folks? He did kill someone God loved. But do not forget, God loves anyone here on this planet. It never did change, and it never will. God loves you all. But there are many games in this world. And just a few Abels. It's like Adam and Eve, right? Even and uneven. But many stories are wrong, folks. And I show you an easy way why God never will take murderers. So I start to talk about Cain and Abel. So Cain did kill his brother, and Cain started to run for his life because he know he did do something wrong, and God don't want him anymore. You know? And you need to know it also that way. Because if you murder someone, you become Cain. That's that. This is my biblical lesson. I hope you like my lesson, because it's the truth. Think about it, folks. You will understand the righteousness what flow out of me will come out of my mouth and will go into your souls. So when I get something from God, I will give it to you. That's why I create stories. The stories is the creation, what comes out of my mouth, but it is not even mine. I did get it from God. I like to share it with you, so that you will understand that I am the unknown prophet of God.